Minimally invasive glaucoma surgeries (MIGS) in 3D printed and mixed reality by Dr. John Davis Akkara, Dr. Anju Kuriakose, and Dr. Narayan Balakrishnan. The authors have no financial interest in this presentation. All the designs are open source and uploaded for free on thingiverse.com and 3d.nih.gov. We have published an article in the Kerala Journal of Ophthalmology called The Magic of Three-Dimensional Printing in Ophthalmology, where we have discussed the various uses of 3D printing in ophthalmology, including ophthalmic surgical instruments and devices. Several surgeons have used 3D printing for prototyping, including customized vitreoretinal forceps by Dr. David Chow, blepharoplasty instruments by Kotles, modified muscle hook by Dr. Danny Sow, and the pupil expansion device Canabrava's ring by Dr. Sergio Canabrava from Brazil. Our very own Dr. Suvain Bhattacharya has also used 3D printing to design the holder and storage case for the BHEX ring, pupil expander ring. There are also several other uses for 3D printing, including the smartphone based fundus cameras, including the foldable fundascope, John Das foldable fundascope, smartphone based slit lamp imaging adapter that we have published along with Dr. Ahmed Ataya in the Kerala Journal of Ophthalmology. Even spectacles and lenses, including transparent lenses, devices for patients, including an eye drop helper and the glass dropper by Dr. Pavan and eye drop helper by Dr. Shivagami. Surgical planning by using the 3D prints from the CT scans and MRI scans. Even optical coherence tomography 3D scans can be 3D printed. The 3D printed toys for the blind Fiddle by LB Prasad Eye Institute is available. Bioprinting can be used for 3D printing cornea, that is also recently available. We have designed 3D models of the iStent Inject and iStent W Inject using free software such as FreeCAD. These models can be 3D printed and also rotated in mixed reality. We also modeled the Kahoot Dual Blade Glide, KDB Glide, and it can be rotated in 3D in virtual reality to show all the parts of it, including the dual blades. With the right software, these can be implanted into a virtual model eye and also can practice virtual MIGS surgeries. This is a virtual model of a Solex gold shunt which is placed in the suprachoroidal space. Again, this can be placed in a virtual suprachoroidal space by using the 3D model. The 3D MIGS models which we have made have been uploaded to thingiverse.com/drjohnda/designs. These can be downloaded from there by clicking on these models. Once you open them, click the 3D link and then you can click the full screen link to make the 3D model open up in full screen. And this can be rotated and moved around to look for the design changes. You can also go to the main page and download other things such as the Kahoot Dual Blade model. Again, remember to click the 3D button and the full screen button to enable it to be seen in full screen. This can be rotated to look at all the parts of the device. If you scroll to the bottom of the page, you can see further details such as the print settings, the license agreement, and you can also click files and download all the files, including STL and STEP file. The STL is the stereolithography file which can be directly used for 3D printing. Our open source page also has other things designed by us such as the RD Orolab aqueous drainage implant, which can also be viewed in the same manner in 3D and in full screen. This can also be 3D printed, and all these things can be printed easily in resin 3D printer using the SLA LCD technology. We also designed some other models of glaucoma drainage devices. and these can also be 3D printed. We have also made 3D models of Seoni CTR, regular CTR, CTS and VHEX ring. We have also uploaded these designs to the National Institute of Health NIH 3D website of the United States of America. These models can also be viewed in a similar manner in the 3D mode in wireframe, with surface, without surface, and in the full screen method. If you wish to download and print, you can select the STL format, which stands for stereolithography. That is the easiest file to use for 3D printing. Both these websites, 3d.nih.gov and thingiverse.com, can be accessed on smartphone as well. The 3D models can also be viewed and rotated from the smartphone view. You can also see the Kahoot dual blade opened in both the NIH and the Thingiverse websites here on smartphone. After you download, what do? You can go to Google Maps and find a 3D printing shop near you. So for example, this is in Thrissur. You can look at the various reviews and photos posted. This is a resin based SLA stereolithography 3D printer, and these are all resin printed models. This is the filament based FDM printer. You can do FDM printing as well as resin printing here. So thank you. I hope this will help you to 3D print your designs.